let's go back to the beginning. Tell me a little bit about where you grew up and what your younger days were like.
Well, I was born in L.A., South Central L.A. on 109th between Normandy and Vermont. That's where the majority of my family from. And that's like the Hoovers and first generation.
First generation Hoovers, your parents.
First generation, you feel me? They still around. They still online. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Some of their kids is out there with me right now. Them is my peoples that's out there. You feel me? From all sides of the tracks. You feel me? Ready to go. You feel me? Because we know out here playing games, and that's just what it is. But you know, yeah, basically like every other black mother. You feel me? Grew up in L.A. Mom's raised me not to actually be out here in the streets. You feel me? She was like a regular like lady, like I want to say church lady type or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Really strict, real strict right now. She coming here right now, and you gonna just be able to tell like that's somebody mama, like, you know, you gotta respect the women, the older ladies, exactly. But my mom moved me all over LA, you know what I'm saying? West LA. That's another reason why I know a lot of different areas, because my mama never wanted me to gangbang. But I was already going to jail before I was even from somewhere. And by the time I moved to the hood on King of Vermont, it was already ready. I was already ready to go.
But so you're saying that your parents were Hoovers, but was that ever a mystery to you, or was it always like kind of in your face?
That's in the house.
Okay.
That's in the house. My whole family, you know what I'm saying? You know, but, you know, they just always told me don't be from Hoover. You feel me?
And you took their advice in the long run.
I'm from the enemies. I'm from the other side.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Because they always be like, how the hell you be from over there?
Right.
So
but how awkward is that, or how weird is that?
I don't know, man. It's still kind of crazy, like, you know, because if I be around them and they have like some of their homies, you know, they probably like got not the hood, but like the O's crossed out or certain shit.
Right.
You know, I got certain shit on me crossed out, so it'd be kind of crazy.
Right.
You know, just kind of you just try to keep. I'm the family, so you know we just gonna keep the respect level. You know what I'm saying?
But then people start getting drunk and start talking crazy, right?
Not around my family. You know what I'm saying? We you know we fight.
Right.
My family fight. You know what I'm saying? It's a gang of boys, gang of girls, all that. We fight. You feel me? So.
Okay.
Yeah, hit that, man.
Let's hit this.
That's a real weed right there. Not that bullshit you be smoking on.
If I find out it's got Sherm in it, it's going to be a very different type of podcast.
You're going to be all the way live off the Sherm. You're going to be able to pick the whole no jumper up with your hand.
But you're an older guy. You ever smoked Sherm back in the day?
Of course. Every day.
Every day back then?
Every day.
A lot of people still doing that?
People still doing that, and that's a shame. Hot as it is.
Just crackheads or like regular people too?
It's functional Sherm is, just like it's functional alcoholics that work and do different shit or whatever. But the Sherm, it's a different monster, bro. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how the batch is.
I mean, I grew up listening to Wu-Tang, and that's what they always say.
They got all that from L.A., trying to adapt to L.A. and all that. You know, we used to go to different places, and they'd be like, man, I ain't never really been out of California, only to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. I ain't trying to get on no plane, nigga. I'm from L.A., nigga, straight up.
You're so L.A. that you're not really interested in going too far?
Nah, for what? Everything out here.
Not everything.
Name something that ain't in California that's somewhere else.
You go somewhere else, you get a feel for what that shit's like. Like, I've known many LA dudes that go to New York City for the first time, and they are just turned out. They cannot believe this place exists. And then that also allows them to appreciate where they're from, right?
But Vegas is my New York, and my Hawaii and all that, because I feel like, no disrespect, I feel like a white boy out there. You know, I can put sandals on and I can be relaxed. That's how I feel when I go to Vegas and shit. You feel me? Because once you get out here in LA, it's like, shit, as soon as you cross the hill, nigga, it's like, damn, nigga, the Johnny's right there. Watch it, you know what I'm saying?
But in Vegas on the Strip, you're more likely to get in a fight with a frat boy, right?
I don't really fuck with the Strip in Vegas, though.
Oh, okay.
That's where the tourists and all that shit go, you feel me? I really go out there to gamble. I like to shoot dice.
Okay.
So I go out there. Anybody that know me, that's all I do is shoot dice when I go out there. I don't do nothing else. I ain't chasing no bitches. Or either I'm making some money.
Right.
That's it. I ain't got time for all other shit. You feel me? That's what I do when I'm out there. That's kind of like my woosah. I like to shoot dice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Going back, though, you graduated high school, or did you make it that far?
Nah, hell no. I went to jail like up in 97. I mean, not 97, but 94, like May 1st, 1994. I remember the day because, shit, you know, it meant something back then as far as like some enemy type shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I had went to jail for robbing the bus. We was coming from the skating ring and shit. I robbed like 12 people on that motherfucker. we went down, like me and a couple of homies, we went down. They
You just
tried
pulled
me as
out
an
guns
adult.
and just told everybody on the bus, "Give me what you got."
Nah, I was like from the back of the bus. I was like, I just go sit down next to him, and just be like this.
Real cat.
You know,
Oh my
going-
God.
And I just kept like going on, like kept sitting next to people, you know, just all the way up. Even the person that's behind the bus, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the bus driver right here, the person, all the motherfuckers,
All the
about
way up
12
to the front.
on my
And
mama.
then you just hop off.
And then as soon as we got off the bus on Vermont and like Pico, we hear the Johnnies. It's just like 2 in the morning. We come from the skating ring. I'm like, damn, so I'm splitting the money up with the homies because I had got all the money, obviously. So I had to split it up, you know what I'm saying? So they wouldn't catch me with all the money. But shit, them motherfuckers, they came and got me, and they was like the tall one with a ponytail and shit. They took me down, took me, like 2 homies. This was when they was chasing OJ. Yep.
At the same time.
I was up in East Lake, Juvenile Hall,
Wow.
watching that shit on my mama. They was chasing OJ. That shit was crazy as fuck.
That's crazy because I remember sitting in my mom's bedroom watching that shit on the TV
That shit
too.
was
So
crazy.
I know exactly what I was doing that day as well.
Right. Everybody know what they was doing when certain shit happened.
The
'Cause I'm
white
like,
Bronco.
Yeah, we was in jail. I was like, damn, what the hell? This fool OJ done tripped out. Like, I'm like, this nigga ain't gonna get away. Everybody know who you is, fool.
Wow.
And he went to jail,
That's crazy.
but got out and then ended up going to jail for some bullshit.
Oh yeah, did 35
Cards or some
He
shit.
got 35 years, but then only did a few years
He
of
went
it.
up in there and squabbing shit like, this is my helmet, this is my shit.
Yeah, but he brought like a whole big crew of dudes
Right,
to
I
help
heard.
him get the shit back. Isn't that
Right.
wild?
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's fun. But okay, that was your first time going to jail. How long was that for?
Well, that was I've been going to juvenile hall like way before that. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
That was just, 17. They tried me as an adult. You feel me? I lost my fitness hearing, so they tried me as an adult. So I was actually going to the county jail from juvenile hall and shit. But prior to that, I had went to jail like a couple of times as far as juvenile hall. But once I hit like 18, 19, all that old shit.